Hello everybody, it is Philip W and I am back with another video, and there's something that crossed my mind that I really wanted to discuss, and it's actually politics. Now, usually when it comes to politics, I typically stay neutral and I really try not to get too involved in those discussions because it could, a lot of times it just gets like really, really ugly, and I just try like just to steer away from that. But for some reason, like I'm just really feeling the drive to really tackle this subject that has really been bothering me, to be quite honest. First of all, well, the first question that I want to ask is why is it every time that allegations come out about someone in the Republican Party, people tend to become in denial and they get really, really upset and they get angry, and the first thing they want to do is blame the Democrats for everything? Because I'm on Twitter and I'm reading this one story about Roy Moore or whatever, and they're basically talking about like how he seduced young teenage girls when he was in his 30s and all this other stuff. And there's like a whole lot of other things that has been floating around about other people as well in the Republican office, but I just find it really funny that every time that something comes out about a Republican, people always want to attack the Democrats, but yet the last time I checked, the last time that Obama was elected into office, the first thing that people did was said a whole lot of derogatory statements about him. They said a lot of distasteful things, and the first thing they did was drug him through the dirt, and they were the first to always say something horrible about him. But my thing is, like, to me, this is more than just Republicans and Democrats, because anybody can be good and anybody can be bad. It really doesn't matter what party you are a part of. But my problem is that a lot of these Republicans are walking around acting like they are so perfect, and they always want to try to deny things that are thrown out towards people that they love and that they are so close to within the White House, but yet they waste no time attacking and slandering and demeaning all these people within the Democrat Party. To me, I feel like that this is karma, because a lot of these things are happening for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. The reason why a lot of these things are coming out about Republicans, and the reason why a lot of these allegations are coming out, is because this is God's way of telling us that, nobody is perfect, and that everybody has skeletons in their closet. This is a way of letting the world know that, you need to stop covering up all these things that these people are doing. And that's what I feel like a lot of people do. People go around and they try to protect these certain people that is in power, and yet they want to attack other people. And I'm not saying that the Democrats don't do the same thing, because I feel like it's this back and forth thing on both sides, but like I said earlier, to me it's more just about Democrats and Republicans, but it's just really funny to me because you have all these people in power that is in office, and they have all of these different things that they have did in their life, and everybody is quick to deny it and throw it away. But yet the first thing people want to do is talk about liberals this and liberals this. Well, first of all, if Democrats are such liberals, then what do you call Republicans that turn around and do the same thing towards Democrats? Let's be clear about that first of all. Because I'm really getting tired of this liberal word being thrown around, And people are using that word very heavily. Every time someone has an opinion about something, or every time that someone doesn't agree with something, the first thing that a Republican wants to do is call them a liberal, when you yourself don't even know what a liberal is. So if a Democrat is a liberal for speaking their mind about something, well then guess what? You're a liberal too. Because every time a Democrat got elected into office, especially like I said with Obama, they had little mannequins of him hanging from the trees. There were people holding up signs talking about, we blame the black guy and all this other type stuff. And, it's just this one-sided issue that's not being, addressed. Like, it's a lot of dirt that is being done, and I just feel that once people really address these issues, and once people really address these things that people are doing and stop being in denial of these things, then maybe a lot of these things will be coming up. But see, I'm not stupid. I'm smart enough to know there's people within the White House that really protect each other. Like, he could have raped like 50 girls, and they won't like say anything, and they won't do anything about it. It's kind of like with these attacks that are going on in America. People are quick to call it a terrorist attack when a Muslim does something, but when our own American people do this to each other, then they either want to call him a lone wolf, or they want to say that he was depressed, or that he has some kind of mental disorder or something like that. And I just feel that it's just too much of a one-sided thing. I feel that a lot of people, like, they need to wake up, especially the people in this media. They need to really wake up, and they need to realize the damage that is going on. And this is one of the main reasons why America is so screwed up today, is because there are so many secrets that has been held, and there has been so much that has been shoved underneath the rug, and people are ashamed to address these things, but yet they want to bring other things to the light, and it ends up screwing with a lot of people's minds. And this is why a lot of people have so much back and forth hate with each other, because like nothing is really getting done the proper way, and nothing is really getting addressed in the right way. And like I said before, everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why all these things are popping up. You know what I'm saying? Like, people need to address these things, and they need to stop being in denial of stuff. And maybe, this country could get back on the right track. So until people start doing that, we're going to keep on continuing to have these problems. So that's basically my whole opinion on that situation.